I'm going to die soon. I'm gonna die from lack of fruit. Didn't know that was in the cards for me. Hello, this is Katsubanikoi coming to you live from my basement. We are back at Adventure Island, or as some of my viewers have termed it, Underwear Mario. Which I can kind of see. I kind of get it. I gotta remember that I can't go backwards on this. Yes, Underwear Mario. It's now been called out on the stream. So I'm back at this. I was doing the editing for the episodes that I made for YouTube from my old playthrough, and it got me in the mood to give it another try, especially because I did look up the manual online at some point and read it, which still isn't that much of, you know, like a not, damn. Could have found out what that was, but no, I was on a skateboard, and of course now I'm not. What a waste. Yeah, the secret eggs in this thing are always gonna bother me. You have no way of knowing where they are except happening to jump above one and reveal it, and then having to remember where it is. I don't count that as really, cheating when it comes to blind playthroughs, because these old games, you were meant to read the manual, because these games didn't have, like, the memory or the space or the coding to give you the, like, the in-game tutorials and whatnot, that you get from modern games. So there's a lot of stuff that was in the manuals that they counted on you reading. But anyway, I found out that there is a there doesn't seem to be a way to get extra lives that I've found, but there is a continue feature. But you have to activate it, which is in the very first stage here. Okay, you're at the goal. Egg, and oh. I was gonna try to make it so that you could see it, but there's like a bee, it's like the Hudson bee, I guess, which game is made by Hudson. And once you get that, you have access to use the continue feature, but again, they don't show it to you or anything, you just have to know about it. So once you've hit that, then for the rest of your session until you, I mean, even if you die and start over, until you turn off the console, if you hold right on the start screen, you can continue from not just the world that you're on, but the actual stage that you're on. So that makes a big, difference. So this game is still difficult. It doesn't start out that way, but it escalates at, you know, fairly quickly. Once he starts running, it almost looks like he's gonna lose his pants. He's on a flat, run. What am I saying? Oh. But I'm going to, you know, with the help of the continue feature, I'm going to make an attempt at actually doing a decent run at this game. To be honest, I don't anticipate finishing it, because this game is difficult, and would take a lot more practice than I'm probably going to put in, to actually be good at, but I'm going to make a good attempt to get significantly further, at least, than I did in my preview playthrough from last year. So that is the plan here. I've at least seen these opening levels enough times that I should be able to get through that. So yeah. So after having edited my episodes and all of that, I got a bit more familiar with the game. And then I actually used this doing my testing when I was trying to, when I was trying to fix my streaming issues. So that's where then a bunch of my, now regular viewers, regular viewers, saw it and were like, what's with this Underwear Mario game? So now it's Underwear Mario. Obviously, is a platformer, pretty basic platformer. You know, you've got invincibility items, you've got, a throwable weapon that you can pick up, you know, there's a lot of familiar elements here to Mario games. I cannot quite tell, like, when you jump, it doesn't look like he has a mustache, but I don't know what's going on with his face then. Is that supposed to be like his mouth and his chin? I don't know. It's weird. Also, I found out that these flowers, make items worth more, briefly. Okay, there's the bad egg. The mystery egg. Oh my god! Once again, I want to know what it is! I want to know what it is! I don't want to collect it until I can see it first! The other egg is the eggplant that saps your time. And I know there's that mystery egg there! Oh! It's the upgraded weapon! Oh, groovy! Okay, cool. Do I want this? In here, it's a little funky, although I think I'm about at the end of the stage, so... Okay. Aw, man! Well, whatever. At least I got over that part, and then it didn't cost me my upgraded weapon. Wah! Doo-doo-doo! I'm doing a weird, really late Saturday night stream here. Because normally I would be streaming tomorrow evening, but that's the time that, some friends had available, people had work today and whatnot, and, tomorrow was the available day to potentially hang out, and as much as it bothers me to mess up my schedule, which it does, I have been way too antisocial recently. I do also, like, I was also hesitating because I have things to get done, and, you know, and I haven't been getting as much done as usual, but, oh god! Woo, that was close. I also have been in a not ideal mental health space, which is, you know, putting a wrench in the whole getting things done situation. I went back and forth, and finally I was like, no, you know, I should do something social. I should do something social and fun. I've been isolating myself too much. I've been, you know, just... Anyhow, so... did need to make some content, because I'm out of prepped content for the YouTube channel. So, didn't want to go a week without doing anything. Alright. Boss time. And I've got the upgraded weapon, which is theoretically great, but kind of a pain when it comes to this fight, because, okay, if I'm far enough away, then that works. Otherwise, it flies higher than the hammer. So it's not as easy to hit him. There we go. Ta-da! That is a boss! Crazy mini boss. Alright. Wow, I got all the way to the second world without dying. That definitely didn't happen in my first playthrough. But now we're past the part that I'm very familiar with from having played over and over and over again. So it's kind of like with the first world of Super Mario Brothers, where like you just get everybody knows that. Like there's so many people that they can play that stage, like literally with their eyes closed. You get so familiar with it, and you know, because these old games are always the same. But then once you get into the later worlds, stuff gets more dicey. Ah, like that kind of thing. Not knowing where the falling platforms are. Although they are pretty generous with the checkpoints in this game. Nope, no secret eggs here. The secret eggs thing really bugs me. Like, that you have no way of knowing where there might be something. Like, there's absolutely no way to know. except to have randomly jumped there and see it appear. And usually you're running, so you miss it, and then you just have to remember where it was. Ah! Whoa, that was close. Jeez. The other gotcha that I'm gonna have is remembering to hold right on the start screen. As I was doing my testing and stuff, I forgot that several times. Shit. Because you do have to actually hold right when you press start, or you start all the way back at the beginning. Right, I don't have a weapon now. Okay. I don't have a weapon, and that sucks. Do-do-do-do-do-dee-dum, and I have no idea where I'm gonna get one now. Ah! Hey! My A button failed me. Okay. Now. Hold the right arrow. There. And you can pretty much do that indefinitely, as far as I know. You can just do that forever. You can restart right at the stage that you were at. So, but, you know, I got all the way here without dying once, and then I immediately got a game over, so not super optimistic about my chances of pulling off elite platformer skills here. But we'll see what happens. I don't know what this is already. Oh. Oh! Through the fire! Through the fire and the flame and the frog. Not quite like the frog. I know that there's secret eggs at, like, cliff edges and stuff, but the only way to reveal them is if you happen to jump where they are. And then you've usually passed that part and have to remember and come back. So that's pretty unfair. Little kicky legs. It's pretty unfair. And again, this is one of those games that I wish that I had had when I was a kid. Because I feel like I would have had a lot of fun with this. And learned it a lot better than some of the games that I did have. I don't know why. Did I find out that this game and Kid Icarus were actually made by the same company? I feel like that might be a thing. We should explain some of the similar elements. Oh, this part. Ah, crap. Man! I feel like that might be a thing that would explain some of the similar elements. I would really like to at least finish the board, which I didn't get to! Sigh. But as tricky as this game is, it is definitely more fair than Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus is stupid hard. I keep thinking about it when I play this game or see this game, and it does have a number of visual similarities, which would make sense if it was made by the same company. I'm gonna have to look that up. It is a lot easier than in some games to get better at this game, just in the course of playing, you know? It takes longer than I wish it would to build up that sort of pseudo expertise, but I feel like it is a lot easier and more doable to get better at this game the more that you play it. So you don't feel like you're just constantly dying at the same part, you know, and that sort of futile exercise of being a complete loser. You do feel like you're making progress and learning and getting better, and I keep forgetting about that stupid thing. Speaking of making progress and learning, I keep forgetting about that stupid thing being there. And that it's gonna be there, and then I jump poorly. That's what I need to do. And I jump poorly and hit it. Okay, this bit you gotta... There. Okay. Go! Creepy cave! Creepy evil mouth caves. Ugh. There's so much stuff that I want to do, and it's so... Oh, right, green cave. It's so frustrating, when your brain gets in the way. As I'm sure a lot of people... Well, I know a lot of people are familiar with. There's so many things... Nope. That I would like to do, you know, and I would like to make a bunch of videos, and, you know, there's other, like, subjects and stuff that I want to do videos on. I want to start doing, like, some commentary stuff, and, like, I know that I would feel better, too, if I did. Like, if I got some of that off my chest. I'm gonna figure out how to get over this obstacle. As long as I don't forget to hold right. But it sucks when you know these things, like, you know that you like, there's so many things that you want to do, and you're either, like, too, like, you get cock-blocked by your own brain, which is, okay, I either have to hit him right off, or I have to find the place where I can stand and evade it. But it's such bullshit because obviously it's your brain that's making you want to do these things. Or at least the part of your brain that's actually you and not just like a bunch of, squishy stuff and chemicals and whatnot. And yet, it's also your brain that gets in your way and doesn't let you do things. So I've had a lot of that lately. Okay. Ha! There we go. Of course, this is my last life, so probably gonna lose on this level, and then won't matter. Can't hit you. Okay. Even if I hit a checkpoint, it's not gonna be enough, and I'm running out of time as well! Okay, double snakes. Fuck me, I guess. Oh, I almost hit start without holding right. Although it wouldn't take me that long to get back to this part. So, now we're definitely back to the, blind playthrough, learning the game for the first time kind of thing. I don't remember if I, with all the testing and whatnot, if I made it past this level or not. Would you die? Oh my god, at least he's not shooting any more stuff. Jesus. Okay. I'm kind of a weird time of things this month. You know, like I went to a couple of conventions, which was really nice and fun, and that's the double snakes again. I think that's the part where I gotta stand in the under the bump. Oh, you got booted. That sucks. Welcome back. Which is, you know, I like doing that. I like going to cons. I like being around, you know, the geek community and doing programming and, you know, and panels and all that stuff. And, like, it's really, that's what life is, you know, more than like work and chores and, keeping yourself alive as, you know, a human being. Okay. Aha! Oh. Oh, come on. There. I know there's another one. But... Oh, come on! Jeez. Snakes. Why does it have to be snakes? Insert Indiana Jones reference. Okay, one of these things is probably gonna be a, eggplant, because now there's gonna be one and I don't know what one it is, and I'm gonna run out of time. Crap. I'm going too slowly because I don't know this board. I'm going to die soon. I'm gonna die from lack of fruit. Didn't know that was in the cards for me in life. Dying from lack of fruit was not on my existence bingo card. Oh my god, what? Okay. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do here? Progress is being made, but I'm about to run out of time! Is that? Nope, that's 3. Okay, I didn't even make it to the 4th checkpoint, and now I don't have a weapon anymore! No secret weapon. No secret weapons, haha. Right, so... I love doing that. I love going to cons. I love spending time with the geek community. Have to hit. Okay, you have to move a little bit forward in order to get that. To get it to move. But I've been having like this really weird. Like, I've often been really wiped out like after social situations. Oh, yeah, that's a milk bottle I learned from the manual. Which completely fills up your timer. Okay. I'm scared of, like, the way that the ground keeps moving up and down and stuff. Would you get up there? Trying to be safe about these frogs. Safe about frogs. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, okay. My first thought was, this is gonna fall when I step on it, so I jumped off. Oh, hey. And then my second thought was, oh crap, I probably should have stayed on that. I got a pot bonus. Heh. Whew. So I've done a lot of social organizing in my life, and I've often said that, I was an introvert with an extrovert's job. Oh crap, come on, man! Well, at least it was right at the beginning of the level. I've often said that I'm an introvert with an extrovert's job because there were a number of social organizing type things that I've done, just because I wanted things to exist, and, you know, there's the whole situation of, you know, if you don't do it, nobody's gonna. So, and, oh my god. Okay, this shouldn't even be that hard. Like, he doesn't fly as far when you're not running full tilt as like Mario would. See, that's the secret. All the power of Mario's jump was in his clothes. Ah, that's a thing. When I was at, Convergence, at the beginning of, July here, I actually saw most of the old, live-action Super Mario Bros. Movie for the first time. I had never seen it. Oh, man. They were doing a Riff Tracks thing. There were some comedians there that were doing, like, a running Mystery K, you know, commentary, thing. Oh. Here, I thought that was gonna fall. So I, like, freaked out and jumped off right away. Okay, this one was gonna fall though, right? No. What one? This one? Yep. Okay. So I'd never seen it before. No, I'd heard plenty about it, but I had never witnessed it for myself. And, yeah, that's a thing! It's really amazing how much a game based on a video game can have so little to do with, said video game. Pretty impressive. Man, these things, like, they start moving just a little bit too soon. I expect them to not move until I land on them, like with other platformers. But no. They will just go when you near them. Something here is gonna fall. What up? There it is. Okay. Be nice if I could finish the stage, but I'm not counting on it. So that was an experience. The kind of fun experience you can have at cons. Ah, screw you, frogs. I should have backed up a little bit. Okay, that last thing before the frogs, unless I'm remembering wrong now, did not actually fall. It was just back and forth, I think. So I can stay on there and kill the frogs if I remember by the time I get back there. I'm gonna have to deal with the snakes again. So I gotta remember that, because that's gotta be, those frogs have to be like right before the end of the stage. Okay, stupid frogs. This is the catch, I think, on this game too is, you know, with the timer, you can't be too careful because you'll run out of time. But if you're not careful enough, like, you can't just barrel forward into these enemies either. Because it would be screwed, so... Okay. I'm coming up on it again. I'm so afraid that these things are gonna fall. So I can't remember which ones fall and which ones don't. Okay. Okay. You just go back and forth. So... Can I, like, can I just lure you off the edge? Nope, I can't. Well, I'm gonna have to probably die. Oh, okay, I didn't die. Woofed! Ah! But then I did! I was really hoping that the end of the stage was gonna be right there. I really was. And now I'm not gonna have a weapon. Maybe that's the trick, is just freaking go. Woo! I did it! Onto a level that I know that I've not seen before. Whew, it's such a relief to have this stream just work and not have to, uh-oh. Don't have to panic about errors and CPU usage and God knows what else. Alright, new area. Hold right, for God's sake. It is very nice that, that the continue is from the stage you were on, and not the beginning of the world like it is in Mario. I could really use a weapon right now. Oh, great. Oh, hey, it didn't shoot at me. Ugh. I need a weapon! Aw, come on! I barely even hit him. Oops. I was just about to say, maybe don't dick around so much and just go for it, but that didn't, but I gotta watch it when I'm doing that. Okay, I could have just weaved in and out of there. Go under. Wonder if the snake won't shoot if you don't have a weapon. I did the same thing that I did the previous time. Thank you just for continues.